Ahora sí. Uy, voy a saquear esto. Z-Sewan. Yo no me acuerdo ni de la mitad de la que esta zona. A ver, vamos a examinar. Vamos a examinar esto.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding.
Cambio cacerola con agujeros por carne.
Writes these
Está
notices.
bien el cambio.
Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster?
Necesitas un
What
brujo.
kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested,
Ya
drop
la
by the
sensual
gallery
voz ahí.
estate. Ask for old
Olgierd
Gabe von
von
Everett.
Everett.
He's the one ordered this posted.
¿De tu santa? No.
No sale todavía en YouTube, ¿eh?
Eso no se pasa. Si alguien cuenta con llevarme a la alcoba después del banquete, le advierto que estoy graduado en el curso de autodefensa para damas impartido por el ejército redaniano. Qué bueno.
¿Tú te imaginas a los de Temeria ahí en plan, señora, si alguien se intenta propasar con usted, patadas los huevos?
Pues algo así debe ser. Qué bueno es. El trato del siglo. Estoy dispuesto a cambiar una preciosa cacerola de hojalata, decorado con ancianos y lirios, por un carro. Tiene algunos agujeros, cierto, pero es una ventaja. Pues si le haces algunos más, tachán, tienes un colador. Joder, qué huevazos.
A ver, Alfonso, el quien no se convence es porque no quiere.
Joder.
Está a vender.
Venga, contrato. Muestro las cloacas. Al noreste de Molina. Esto es así. No. Ah, coño. No me acordaba cómo se llamaba el... Abastillo. Hola, ¿qué?
Sartinilla.
Waste of breath.
No, que cómo se le llamaba.
Ah, silbando.
Ya, pero no me acordaba de cómo se llamaba.
Sí te pilla, pero...
Puto, ¿dónde está? Venga, ahí vamos. Me cago en los controles del puto brujeador. Súbete. Pero, puto sardinilla, troleándome. Que te subas.
Come on.
Realmente es puta, pero
Vale.
Bueno, en el Blood and Wine no se nota tan claro.
sí, ahí
Yo lo que escucho ahí no es voz de mujer, precisamente.
pero se supone que es una yegua.
Pues nos vamos por el monte, sardinilla. Guárdate el arma, Que te guardes el arma, te digo. No sé si estoy viendo bien. Venga, corre, corre. Ya corre. ¿Dónde corre?
Come on, Roach.
Voy a llegar. Ahí está.
What's it?
Ese lado.
Hi, mate! Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for old Geert von Everett.
Ah, that'll be inside.
Madre mía. Uy, una ranita. ¿Y cuál de ellos es? La tía, yo digo que es la tía. Qué guapetón voy con la armadura Osuna.
Old Geert von Everett. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
Can't help wondering. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. 'Cause we're sons of nobles, all.
And daughters.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free
La
Company.
compañía
The wild
de
ones,
Redania,
folk
los
call us.
salvajes.
Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
I was told I'd find old Geert von Everett here.
Someone's made an ass of you, brother.
Simpáticos. Porque todos tienen el pelo de mierda
So
ese.
maybe you can make up for that and help me,
¿Por qué será?
brother.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
Muy simpáticos los congueros, ¿no?
Sí, a mí me encanta, todo el mundo vacilando la Geralt hasta que Geralt abre la boca y dice, mira...
No, amigo.
No, I'm all
You? Not likely. I'm all geared.
Muy simpáticos, ¿no? Igual tengo que sacar la espada, payasos. Uf, ¿qué les digo? ¿Panda de idiotas o...? Muy gracioso, de verdad. Pero estoy aquí por negocios. Uf,
Sí, es lo que diría ayer.
You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's
muy
short.
divertidos y tal, y me
shit,
encantaría
just
echarme
got
una risa,
serious.
pero...
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems old Geert von Everett's offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
The purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey! You think they
Parece que
shoved
se
a
metió
long
una
pipe
pica
up
por
your arm?
All right,
Simpático,
Master
¿no?
Witcher. Jests are done. Weathered a good bit as it is. I'm impressed. Come on, I'll take you to Olgate.
Qué simpáticos sois, qué simpáticos.
What do they call you?
Hablar, salvar.
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgate, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but he don't need you to kill it. So, you want this job? You gotta grab his attention. And he's one to get bored mighty quick.
A ver, ¿tiene el mismo pelo de mierda?
Ottoman, sir. You've a guest.
Do you know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes.
Una zorra desnuda.
And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
Ah, buenas cicatrices.
Frankly, gotta say I prefer the work of Pax Gernst.
Prefiero las obras de Ernst.
The Kaviri school. Are you an Oxenfurt man?
No. Know some folk who graduated from there, though.
I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned. Not a flaw on its surface. Painfully perfect. As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside.
Ajá. No sé por qué pensaba que lo iba a romper.
That's better. More interesting, at the least. Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
Ataman Olgierd, long may he live! Long live the Ataman!
Long live the Ataman! Long live the Ataman!
El Ataman.
Come and drink with
Vale.
us!
Well, we haven't a choice now.
Qué cabrón.
Eso es como el indio nayo.
Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
Why?
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Squire Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair Sabre, I dub thee Tradiciana!
Tradiciana. Vaya pedo lleva ese encima, madre mía.
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Ooh. The way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Eh? She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women. Each craves a prince and will wade knee deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either.
Ya se propasó este.
Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter? Apologies. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
Hablemos de la recompensa, que luego
Just
ya me
one formality to
conozco yo.
resolve first. My pay.
Never you mind that. Return with the beast's head, and you'll have leave
Sí,
to take anything you
sí,
wish
que
from
les
me.
follen,
Awfully
tío.
generous. Still, I'd prefer to agree a specific amount.
No, pues que al final tú hiciste no sé qué.
How much would you like? 3? 400 crowns?
450.
Agreed.
Es verdad.
And that'll be in addition to whatever memento you wish to take.
Lo siento, no me interesa. Genial, hombre, no.
Consider the beast gone.
Acepto el trabajo.
Confident? Bring me its head, and the reward shall be yours.
Bueno, pues a las cloacas.
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Ojitos de gato.
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Papers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Papers.
Se llama Kluivert.
Someone's killed me,
Coño, jugador de
mate.
fútbol.
Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it,
That's Clive.
then cut the bugger's head off.
Keep talking.
Clivert dealt Fistech. A few days passed, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No, but Clivert was one damned reliable Orson. We was to meet.
Yo me acuerdo que me lo puse en
Didn't
polaco.
show.
Joder.
Only mean he's dead. Find the
tal?
bastard who did this.
Está
Find
bastante
him
bien.
and kill him. I'll pay top going.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's got a scar on his forehead, not unlike yours. Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
Sí,
Said
un
I'd
bastón.
think about it.
Know what, Puss Peeps?
Uf,
One look at a bloke and
coñazo
I
de
know
bicho.
what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt. The Alchemy Inn on the main square.
vale. Vale.
Oh, prefer not to be badgered just now.
They eat and drink and smoke
Vale.
and fight and
Que aquí hay como un templo o algo así. Arriba. Eso es como te vengan dos, tío. Madre mía. Creo que no te encontraste a los... Ah, mira, no me acuerdo de esto. A los paraguas. Ya verás cómo es. No quería tirar una granada. Saca la antorcha, tío. Ay, mono. Soy tonto. Bueno, voy a llamar al caballo porque como que no me voy a ir andando. No saldría.
Come on.
Se hace de día ya, tío. Que no me gusta nada de noche.
Era las 7 de la noche.
Sí. Porque hay bichos. Pero salta el muro, caballo. Puto cagao. Qué coño. Las vaquitas. Que ayer vi lo que pasaba si matabas a las vacas, tío.
Sí.
Pero no le puedes hacer nada, ¿no? Eso ya te mata.
Go, go.
Es que vi que en el vídeo, o sea, lo tocaba, el bicho a Geralt y ya moría.
Sí, pero eso es porque lo hace al principio.
Da mucho miedo ese bicho. Da muy mal rollo. ¿Qué es esto? Coño, lobo. ¿Cómo se...? Venga, que me pilláis. Paso de vosotros. Coño, un Necker. Necker. Nivel de pánico del caballo. Joder. No se protege.
Giddy up.
Sí, se protege. Esencia de ellos, tío. Joder, ya te pueden dejar sacar la antorcha, tío. Te lo vas a acabar.
Pondrá poción de ojo de gato.
Hostia, la verdad. No sé si tengo, si
Así
tengo.
ves.
No, ahora, ahora veo. Pero es verdad, es que lo usaba cuando me metía en las cuevas. Joder, no me acuerdo de nada. Aquí llego a las cloaquitas. Uy, no, allí. Nada.
Oh!
Oh.
Oi, why there? What for? Life kick you in the ass? Had enough? Terrible big trousers who was down that way. Best of all to get there. Devoured dozens of maidens, folks. And many
Blueprints.
Ahora una invitación.
Man's most likely. Thought only women came looking for the cursed prince.
A veces,
Pues ahora pues.
A woman's prints alongside. Single set. She came alone.
Un sumergido nivel 30. A ver cómo se peleaba contra esto. Ajá. Au.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me? Don't you dare. Please, don't do this to me.
Shani,
Geralt?
what are you doing here?
Trying to save his life. Help me.
Shani, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt.
Gracias, Geralt.
It's, good to see you.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded as always. Mainly at my clinic in
Creo que es
Oxford.
doctora esta
But in
mujer.
Redania, I'm called on to help
Sí.
down at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long
Pasa que
story
tengo que
long, too.
leerme los libros.
Sure.
Sí, tengo que leerme los libros
Once
porque
we're out of these sewers.
según el libro creo, no estoy cagándolo completamente,
Were you just down here for a
pero
pleasant
murió de una
stroll?
enfermedad por intentar salvar
Got
a...
orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit,
Entonces,
but
cuando la vi fue un poquito como...
attacked us.
What attacked you? Get a
Qué
good
mierda
look
de
at it.
juego. Ojalá
No.
lo quiten
I
del
started
canon.
running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know. The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles.
No.
Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast.
Es bastante gacho.
Bring you a sample of its venom
Yo
after
no
I
creo
do.
nada, la verdad.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Es que no me acuerdo ni de los
Dangerous.
sitios.
You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know
Algo
I'll get my way,
asqueroso,
so don't
fijo.
try and talk me out of anything.
Estilo sumergido o brujas de estas.
Fine. Your
Pero más
choice.
tocho.
So show me where the monster attacked you.
Algo mejor.
This way.
A ver. ¿Es jodido o de
Gratings
matar
badly
o...?
bent. Something large struck it with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened
A
one
todos
of
los que
the
nos estén
walls.
escuchando creo que me huele la bufanda a langostinos, tío. Bueno, creo no. Me huele a langostinos. Joder. No. Es que va cerca de la cocina. Madre mía, tío. Vaya pestazo. Langostas. ¿Qué? No. No invito a nadie al grupo. Haber estado cuando había que estar.
Yes?
¿Qué pasa? ¿Puedo tirar la pared? Hostias. Bueno, sí, hay que tirar esta pared, ¿no? No me acuerdo de nada. Ah, sí tengo las señales. Soy burro.
Es un Geralt con amnesia.
Sí, ¿cómo se usaban las señales? Por cierto.
Careful, monster might still be here.
Las primeras víctimas del mal. Ah. El de Blood and Wine sí que es un vampiro, ¿verdad? El mal.
Soldiers from your escort?
Yes.
Sí, un vampiro.
That's them. Vern, Miklas. Oh, poor boys.
Poor boy.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
Know them well?
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian. Miklas only enlisted this Yule.
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Knowles stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Knowles pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Where was the monster?
Well, Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us. And paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up. Is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I can't get down this way. I'll try something else.
Be careful.
Disparamos, que yo no me acuerdo cómo se juega, cabrón. Se podían fijar a los enemigos, tío.
Sí. Ponte ojo de gato. No te van a pillar. Eso y el sexto sentido de Geralt. Para ver dónde hay enemigos, no te pillan por sorpresa.
A ver, pociones. Eso usaba el inventario aquí. Qué pesado que sí, que ya lo sé, hombre. A ver, el de hombre lobo. Le damos el mediodía de gallotí. Yo miro desde aquí. Hombre negra, miel blanca. No sé si va a ser que no tengo. Como los de ojos de gato, ¿no?
Sí.
Así es como... Pues no la tengo, tío. Voy a ver si no lo puedo hacer. Que ya lo sé. Dios, siempre me ponen lo mismo. Sí, muy bien. Gato. Me falta ingredientes. Estoy súper perdido. Igual es que no tengo ni el diagrama. ¿Qué puede ser? Sí. Solo tengo el de gato superior y... me falta. La gaviota blanca. Esa mierda me costó un montón encontrar. Pero sí que tengo gato mejorado. Pero ¿dónde? Un poco frustrante esto. Fácil, vale. Me voy a suicidar con estos menús. Está aquí el gato mejorado, coño, que soy gilipollas. Ahí, hostia. ¿Qué hago? Sí, cambiar objeto, vale. Sí. Vale. Y las pociones no las cambio. Está cabreando esta mierda. Ah. Ahora. Aleluya. Lo que me ha costado.
Geralt, are you all right?
Claro que estoy.
I'm fine. You?
Tenemos problemas también de las pociones que mataron a los enemigos.
Vern had a key to the grate.
Me imagino el tío en medio de la pelea, en plan, Dios mío, ¿cómo se cogía esta poción?
Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that?
Seguro que es un sumergido, ¿no?
Does that mean anything?
Well, means our
monsters ahora o
seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis. Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Mm-hmm. Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes. Some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
En serio, mola el alcohol.
Mixed with blood. Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
Oh.
Shotty, watch out. Move. Body's basically intact, just half covered in slime. Hope the wretch didn't suffer. Woman's corpse, soaked in slime. Beast must have left it for later.
Una peña muy lista.
Shotty, watch out. Move.
Mejoraron bastante los sistemas de libros gracias a
No puedo salir aquí de desastre lo de los libros. No.
y no tener un baúl. No, que lo pusieron. ¿Te acuerdas del tazo que te contaba de no sé dónde cojones meten las cosas ya?
Sí, llegó un punto también que no tenía sitio.
Yo por eso lloré de alegría cuando llegué a la casa del varón. Que tenía un baúl para la invitada.
Me dejé de equivocar.
Dead drowners everywhere.
Strange. Seems the monster.
Bueno, he matado a mi némesis por
Decaying
28ª vez, ¿puede ser?
That stench. This
Pero
has
no,
to be the lair.
aún sigue igual,
El
tío.
tío vuelve, pero que ya no queda nada de orco. Esto máquina.
Beast was just here.
Hasta que sea un robot completo no para.
No, que ya tiene los pies metálicos, todo
All
metálico,
the tunnels and
medio
corridors
cuerpo metálico.
converge
No,
here.
le queda la picha, le quedará. ¿No?
What now?
Se la cortas en el último y...
Lure the beast.
How?
Y mejor ahí ya muere.
What monster it is.
But we
Era
do
mi talón
know
de
it likes
Aquiles.
a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens
El
I've
rabo
got
de
some
Aquiles.
alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to
Ya puedo
cut
estudiar
yourself.
género.
Relax. Plenty of bodies. I'll use one of them.
Y a ver si aprueba.
Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure
¿Quieres algo de
venom.
veneno puro?
Once you've
Pues
killed
juega
the
conmigo al
monster.
Overwatch, no te
To
preocupes.
distill an antidote? No use for it once the beast's dead.
Not true.
Hostia, me
I
está
have a
jodiendo
few
de la
poison
bufanda, tío.
patients
Que
on hand.
pesta el langostino a la
Besides,
plancha. Su
I can
puta
study the
madre.
venom, test it, maybe discover some
Oh.
interesting properties.
¿Pero la tienes puesta ahora?
Get to work.
Sí.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me
Tengo
afterwards.
frío, tío.
I'll look for
Tengo
hiding
frío,
places.
vale.
You'd be
Tengo
better
frío.
off waiting for me up top or back home.
But
No buts. Wait in the
No
passage for
buts.
now if you have
No
to,
culos.
though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
fine.
Shawnee, look at
vale.
me. Promise you'll stay out of it.
I promise.
Good. Now go hide.
Be careful, Geralt.
Ten cuidado, Geralt. Siempre lo tengo. A ver quién limpia luego esas botas, amigo. Nada, que quiero ver al bicho. Vamos. Está guapísimo, tío, lo necesito. Joder, en los sitios mugrosos que se tiene que meter a Geralt. Acojonante. Uf. Un poco de alcohol, unas patatitas y ala. Listo.
Y listo. Tenemos aquí un tartar de hombre.
De hombre de Rania. Listo para comer. Ración para 4 personas. También. Meditando ahí. Ay, ratita. Un ratita. Se pone Geralt ahí. Guardia. Suena a ser repulsivo y repugnante. Cojones. Perdón. Sí, ponte cuenta. Au, furcio. Sí.
Papo.
Oh, Dios.
Corre por un lado para un lado. Ah, dale vueltas alrededor. Y lo vas a disparando todo el rato.
Qué coñazo de bicho.
Para fijar conmigo. Y la vuelta alrededor.
falso, ¿eh? Ya dejo.
Claro, pasa que cuando juegas a la expansión, si has jugado recientemente el juego, es más fácil, porque estás más atrás. Te contamos ahora.
Que no me has dado, tío, pero qué cojones. Qué falso, joder. Le he dado un título, pero espera. Pero... La forma de pelear. Oye. Estoy acostumbrado a no poder parar el juego. Por el mío y las juegos y pollas. ¿Qué puedo hacerlo? Para hacerme alguna cosa. No puedo hacer nada. ¿Cómo se recargaban? Con alcohol esto, ¿verdad? Ay, ya no me acuerdo cómo se recarga la explosión.
Con alcohol.
Tenía que ser... Vale. Tenía que ser meditar. Deja salir de... Vas a hacer el ataque para saltar y darme tiempo a usar cuánto. Me estás puteando, tío. Joder. Pero me mato. Me parece una pelea mierdosa, no, lo siguiente, o sea... Joder. Qué coñazo tener que volver a repetirlo. Qué coñazo, tío. Para el Cyberpunk espero que de verdad mejoren el sistema de combate porque... Madre mía.
Hombre, habrá pistola.
Madre mía, tío. Maravilloso el de Witcher, pero a veces el combate... Uf. Que no es normal que una pelea sea salto, golpe, salto, golpe, salto, golpe. Te doy porque me sale de la puta polla. Venga, hombre. Bueno, por lo menos ya sé cómo ataca. Pero cuando quiera cargar... Me voy a echar una sietecita mientras. La verdad es que hoy dormí una mierda, tío. Uf. A ver, por favor. Pero, si no me da... ¡Joder! No, esta no. quería usarlo del gato. Todos veneno, todos veneno. Madre mía. No entiendo la hitbox. No entiendo nada. Tengo la espada muy tocada. No. Es que estoy yo muy puesto en otro juego ahora mismo y no, tío. joda. Qué coñazo de pelea, de verdad. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué acaba de pasar? Que se tira un poco muerto. ¿Y esta gente aquí de Arabia Saudí? Coño, el visir del Prince of Persia. Sí, se ha usado el alcohol, sí, ahora.
What's going on?
Ah, he's finally come to. And he can speak human, turns out.
Habla humano.
Started thinking I've not conversed in common the whole way. Except maybe with my reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross. Or the Fakbarth Isle, is their strange term, is it? En route to Ophir.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Oh, you didn't, mate. They dragged you aboard. It seems you killed their prince.
Oh, toad in the sewers. Damn it. Should consider myself lucky, I guess. Could have killed me on the spot.
Depends how you look at it. I happen to know a bit of a theory. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Wagered their honor, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home, safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So, must think they can save their honor by bringing the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice.
Pero una vez que se mete este pavo.
And who might you be?
Felipe Caligrand at your service. Petty thief,
Joder.
professional fence, and your guide about Oxenford. Wanna have a bit of time.
And why are you here? You kill a prince too?
Well, to their thinking, I had a hand in this one's death. See, I was their guide, led them down into the sewers. But not until after you cut their prince's gut open.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate. When all said and done,
Not your
could have
fault,
sat on
mate.
my arse in the alchemy playing Gwent. Didn't have to brag about knowing Oxenford better than my own breeches.
We been at sea long?
Dunno rightly. Not that long. Though, on the other hand... But what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me off to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Me? I'm glad to be sailing to Ophir. I hear they got wild horses there. White, with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
Sure they're not black horses with white stripes?
Hey, black horses with white stripes, they got in
Madre mía,
with
tienen
that.
cebras.
That I'm sure of.
Listen, there was a young woman, a medic, red hair. They capture her too?
Don't recall seeing anyone of the sort. You were alone.
Good. Means she managed to flee. Hopefully made it home. Tried to break out yet?
Used every ounce of charm I got. Nothing doing. Might be my affair is rusty.
My affair is non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Teach you some of that time.
Buenísima esa. Mi ofir es inexistente.
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
Alakal Sorkan, Galabatkar Albata again.
Quiet, dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that.
Gileam Valar, Carverepener.
You'll be dead already.
Revhagar ne Aram
Vengeance is not ours to reap, Anna.
Torgate ya Alamis.
We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Faith alake ul igulath.
What?
Erkal!
Vioth. Vioth. Alke ul egulath.
Erkal. Inkal avre ikel ugeherev ulvitar.
No me esperaba tener que elegir la frase en Ofiri.
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks.
Creo que se la dije bien.
Great.
Give it a rest. No point talking to that lot. All you get's angry gurgles. And they puff up, you notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
There anyone here who speaks common?
Ah, there's this mercenary with them. Looks Adernian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking. But I doubt either will talk to you. How was you? Catch some shut-eye. Not go on flapping my tongue. Got a long voyage ahead.
Me olvidé ir a Ofir.
Sleep's not what I need. Someone I can actually communicate with. That's what I want.
Greetings, Geralt. Remember me?
No.
Not really.
Gaunter Odin, known also as Master Mirror. We met in White Orchard. I helped you find your Yennefer. We meet again. And it seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slop doesn't kill you first.
Haven't tried it yet.
Doesn't look promising. Not unlike your situation. I could try to extract you from here, you know.
¿Ya has visto al señor espejo?
Because
estoy
you
hablando
do
con él.
wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you?
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you, Geralt. But before I do, I must know you'll return the favor.
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant. So, do you want my help?
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yantra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
What's that?
A mark to show we're associates.
Oh, qué guapo. Mola. Ojalá te la quedases después, tío. La
Who are you gabbing with?
With no one.
Never liked loads. Not one bit. They heave like devils. Make me stomach churn. It'd be prime to sleep through the whole thing.
Adiós. El que era... O sea, el que está en la otra celda creo que se comió una buena mierda, con la ola.
Didn't bargain for no storm. I fear that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir, get us safe. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to. I wish to see.
Vaya, la cabecita del otro. A la mía.
Slaying, watering. Destruction for regicide entails.
Yes. Joder. Madre mía. Justo hasta las 3 acabaste con la... Ríndete ante el visir. Hombre, en teoría sería un visir ese, tío. Prácticamente, hombre. ¿Por qué matarlos? ¿Cómo lo haría eso? Me acabo de trinchar de la dura. ¿Qué cojones? Ay, una pocioncita nunca viene mal ahí.
La primera por el mago.
¿Dónde estás, maguito? Aquí estás. Pero me cago en tu puta madre 1000 veces.
Bueno, aprovecha que te queda solo de uno. Dalo.
No, ahora yo quiero el más. ¿Qué coñazo de tiro?
Usa la señal de confusión.
No, se llama violado. Ay, qué asco de peleas, de verdad. Ahora, una hora para que cargue. Ay, Dios mío. Esto sí que no lo echaba de menos del juego, ¿eh? Es que el esquivar es muy falso porque... Ya ves, esquivas, pero... O sea, que use... Axia, ¿no? Paliarle un poco la cabecita. Ay. Bueno, también es que no llevo ni ropa, tío. Voy a ir pecho a lobo, nunca mejor dicho. Ay. A ver, Geraldo, venga. Era así, así. A ese no, coño. Ay, qué coñazo de pelea. A ver, cargaron los primeros soldados. Son un coñazo. cabrón. Bueno, si los quieres matar tú. ¿Dónde estás? Me va a matar ya, cabrón. Hijo de la puta. No noto yo que le haga mucho, ¿eh? No me jodas, tío. Me va a matar ya otra vez, tío. Dios mío. Ah, pero sí es opcional. Me cago en la leche. Me mató. Oye, esta pelea es una puta mierda, tío. O sea... No sé. Me está desanimando, sinceramente. Estoy demasiado acostumbrado a peleas decentes, no esta puta basura.
Está muy frío el sistema. Luego no te tocan cuando te acostumbras.
A ver, coño, el mago de los cojones, que te da con ataques invisibles, tío. Venga, neno.
Pues pasar a los guerreros.
Ahora me joden.
Ahora me jode pasar a los guerreros. Ah, pues ahora no quiero.
Cago en los guerreros Fili de los cojones. Bueno, que los guerreros son una mierda. El puto pesado de mierda es el mago. ¿Qué le afectará a ese cabrón? Porque el otro lo ralentiza, pero... Un poco nada. No quería hacer eso. No apuntes a eso, tonto. Pero que no apuntes... Madre mía. Lo mataste. Pero te quieres morir. Uy, ahí. Sí, veo que tiene un apuro. Que te puedo dar con esos putos ataques no es normal. Paso porque esta pelea es más falsa. ¡Pares! Vale. Muy bien. Venga, guarda el arma y pira. Se queda de cascarse con su puto arma. Puta. Pelea más injusta no la he visto en mi puta vida, tío. Joder.
What now?
¿Por qué no te has sacado la espada para pelear? Yo no, a veces no lo entiendo el juego. Nah. Se va a puños contra los bichos. Yo no entiendo nada.
Con un par.
Ay.
Porque aquí era el de fucking Yuridia.
Por cierto, no sé por qué pensé que no tenía mis cosas y no me las he equipado en la pelea. También soy muy listo. Pero avisadme, cabrones.
Puede ser.
Mira, porque ahora está lejos el otro, que si no volvía por él. Bueno, tiene que ser de madrugada. Vamos, que estoy muy contento de más peleas de este juego. Voy a tirar al niño después.
Pero porque está frío.
Admitir que es una mierda el sistema de combate, chicos, no jodas. Que sí, yo estoy frío, pero que no es nada fino el sistema también, ¿verdad? No pasa nada. Aquí está el señor espejo. Cuéntame cómo salgo de este embrollo.
Estas misiones en el mío son concisísimas. Las de empieza el punto, no le hago.
I knew you'd come.
You a
soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. humans, elves, dwarves, all races? You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
Los Ophiria, ahí se quedaron en la playa.
Thanks for your help, really. But you could have chosen more conventional means. Given me the key to my cell, for instance.
Oh my, far too simple. I dislike simple solutions. Do you like them?
Doubt we're here to talk about my preferences.
True. I'd much rather tell you about an individual of interest to us both. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Olgierd von Everink.
What did he do to you?
Before I reveal this, I'd like to make one thing very clear. Olgierd von Everink did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Joder, tío, es el mal encarnado ese tío, ¿no?
Like him.
Madre mía.
What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact.
El
A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not
No,
what
yo
this
me
requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant.
Me acuerdo de aquella
make no
misión
mistake, I've many
de Lambert. Que decía, tenemos que ir a por uno que mató a no sé quién.
Where's like?
Ibas allí, el tío tenía familia y todo. Y yo,
abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons.
uy, yo no lo maté.
I can
No
offer
tuve
you
la
those
moral.
you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning.
Tendrás tal destreza en las artes amatorias como para cautivar a todas las mujeres del mundo. Ah.
But above all, I offer a great, true adventure. An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Déjate de
Sure
hostia,
sounds
macho.
generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten. Seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me.
Este tío.
And yet afterwards,
Poderes de la hostia.
he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our
Ocurrió hace
pact.
2 años, casi 3.
And
¿no?
that is where you come in.
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you
No, si ya me lo ha
want me to
dicho
get my
él, pero
hands dirty.
que no.
How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2 million?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink.
Sí, 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 la situación
Much
me
as I
acuerdo, pero el
regret it,
personaje, y de acuerdo.
I can say no more. I must respect his privacy.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
Mm-hmm. So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we share.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
All seems a little shady.
Todo parece un
Your
poco
help,
turbio.
your
No,
pact with
creo que no hay
Olgierd,
palabra
his
mejor
3
para describirlo.
requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me, but as it happens, I was in the right place at the right time to help you. And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
To my mind, not so much.
Come with me to see Olgierd. You shall see he's a vile, dishonorable man who treats the lives of all folk like playthings, as he treated yours when he sent you to find the Frog Prince.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Uy, a ver. Oye, ¿tiene secundarias esto?
Sí.
Anda, mira.
La que no hagas ni de coña es una que te hace unos CIR, que era de mejorarte el equipo, porque es carísima y no compensa.
Porque no es secundaria, dice.
Sí, sí, es un tío que te hace las mejoras de equipo, o sea, las piedras estas nuevas para ponerle ventaja a la arma. No te la hagas porque ese tío empieza de 10.000, luego te pide 5.000, luego te pide 10.000.
¿Qué más? Si yo no tengo duro.
Yo la hice. Pero verás que es súper cara.
Sí, pero cuando me sobraba la pasta.
Es un juego que nunca me ha sobrado, la verdad.
Come on.
A ver, voy al tablón. ¿Qué hay? Misioncitas.
Wow.
Pero sáltalo, cabrón. Ahí. Vale, ahora sí, bueno, no, si es que pensé que saltaba automático. Perdón, esa sardinita.
Not so fast. Move it. Let's go.
Salta.
Take it easy. What now, you piece of filth?
Contigo no, bicho.
Yo voy a lo que voy. A la misión. jabalís a nivel 34. Baja. Villa Morena. A ver, ojalá de lo barato. Aprendí desaparece.
Pues lógica tiene, sí.
No, siempre tengo abandonado.
Se fue por tabaco y no volvió.
Sí, me los cojo dos porque como los tengo ahí en el...
¿Pero dónde fue por tabaco? ¿A Novigrado, tío?
Bueno, pero es que le gusta el tabaco en el virado.
Señora, no podemos ir. Tengo una hoja rondando. Afirmo que es un héroe de guerra que perdió un riñón y iba pidiendo limosna. No sé por qué me hace tanta gracia. Me imagino al pavo y... ¡Ay, me falta un riñón! Además, mi hija asegura que la estuvo sudando durante la noche y con las dos manos. Joder, macho. Se pregunta la despensa. Se dio todo el vino. Madre mía. Bueno, pues un contrato. Ahora quiero mirar si los otros siguen teniendo... Ah, pues sí, hay más por aquí. ¿Y cuántos hay? Madre mía. Hostia. Muchos, tío. Aquí no, no. Es que liga tampoco hay, ¿no? Espera. No. Todo por ahí. Muy bien. Pues voy a ir haciendo viajes rápidos para pillarlos todos, porque si no, no acabo, vamos. Mira, hay otra misión. Veo muy bien. Villa Morena. Vamos aquí. Ahora para que cargue. Ah, coño, ya cargo. Qué rápido, coño. Bueno, ya está Geralt metiéndose en discusiones ajenas. Madre mía.
Want us to plow you?
Si es que te la
Is that
metamos,
it?
lo veo factible, pero
Doable.
tendrás que meter la cabeza en un
Shall I
saco.
drop that block in a sack?
Madre mía. Madre mía.
Let the woman go. Then we can flirt.
Look at that. Vagrant Matt's giving us orders. Needs to know his place. Fuck him up.
Un momentito, mercenario. Madre mía, los niveles 8. Venga, tonto. Y ya está, solucionó el entuerto. Venga, 3 hostias y ahora. ¿Estás bien? Sí, a decir verdad me las habría apañado sola, pero gracias. ¿Te has apañado? ¿Como esos hombres? ¿Tú sola? Claro. Rodillazo en los huevos, codazo en la garganta. Joder, pues sí que se habría apañado, sí. Y despachado, ¿no? Te acompaño a casa, para el carro. Te estoy agradecida, pero no te lo voy a demostrar en la alcoba. Ah, bueno, me dejó acompañarlo, ¿vale? Muy amable, solo por tu seguridad. Nueva misión, un barrio duro. Escolta a la mujer hasta su casa. Si empieza a andar, yo la escolto. Dora, pero anda. Ah, gracias. No, hombre, yo haría como quiera. Yo solo asegurarme de su seguridad.
Sometimes for free, usually for pay.
I was afraid you were abnormal.
Por supuesto. Le he puesto un lacito esta vez.
En realidad todo el cloroformo es para
Here
Rubén.
it is. Really? You needn't have troubled yourself.
Hombre.
Por eso, se lo echa para que no me moleste.
O a los gatos. Se lo echa una comida. Ah, y hola.
Huele a de puf.
Misión cumplida, un barrio duro. Puntos de experiencia 1. Madre mía.
¿Qué te esperabas? Has acompañado a la señora a casa, nada más.
Pero es una buena obra, me merece por lo menos 20 puntos. Hola, soldados. Siguen haciendo un buen trabajo. Bueno, tranquilo, ¿verdad? Qué gente más agresiva en este mundo, ¿verdad? Sí, sí. Por tu mi camino. Yo, bueno, perdona. Payaso.
Hey, bloody hell. Long live acceptance.
Quiero decir, casi robo sin querer. Que un guardia estaba en plan, ¿qué hace? ¿Qué hace? Me cago en... Nada. Yo es que estoy frío y no pillo los controles. Havelcock. Nuestro querido rey Radovid. Pero si está muerto, ¿qué hablas tú? Yo sí. Le voy a dar una alcoholización y cierra sus puertas. Sí, bueno, yo ayudo. Hombre, uniformes están desventajados baratos. Puedo coger ya la misión de Toussaint, ¿verdad? Vale, pero no pasa nada.
Sí, la misión de Toussaint la puedes coger.
Que quiero ver si así me desaparecen casi todos los puntos del mapa. Menos de los tabloncitos. Y efectivamente menos 1. Que es en la posada de los 7 gatos. Ok. Vamos a cogerlo y ya me pongo a hacerlas. 7 gatos. Joder, los 7 gatos de verdad. Todos Milo. Quiero mear. Por favor. Uf, me pego un tiro. Camino a la montaña calva. Hostia, yo no me acordaba que había esto.
Nuestra montaña.
Tenemos la base allí. Posada de los 7 gatos. A este húmedo local acuden todo tipo de clientes sombríos. Sí, Milo.
Este cliente ha sido el gato, ¿no?
Joder, yo creo que es el dueño, de hecho. De Posada de los 7 gatos y todos son hijos míos. A ver. Todo aquel que armejaría en los 7 gatos, molesta a los demás clientes o toquetea a las camareras será expulsado de inmediato. El posadero. Muy bien, me parece correcto. Ya lo cogí. Nueva misión, encantar, costes iniciales. Esa es la que me decíais, ¿verdad? La de gastarse el pastizal. O que le den por saco al tío. No pienso gastar un duro más. Ni un duro. ¿Ese de qué es? ¿De este DLC? ¿De otro? No, entonces que le den.
Es una espada. Es una espada que cada vez que la usas mejora y la mejora es permanente.
Pues no me esperáis. Porque total. Ni. 19 años que se regeneró el 10º doctor. Joder, colega.
Sí.
No debería haber visto eso. Ay, no, que estoy marcando. Ay, Dios. ¿Cómo estamos? La verdad es que el rediseño de menús y todo les quedó súper chulo, a esta gente. Yo dándole el triángulo para recoger las plantas como en el Horizon. Tengo que desintoxicarme. ¡Cojones! Oye, pero esta casa estaba en pie antes, tío. No entiendo. Pero es un Vex la casa. Existe. El brujo de la pica en el culo. Me gusta ese título. Y era el de Rivia, el brujo de la pica en el culo. La sífilis ofil, madre mía. Osiris.
All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts. No! Please! I beg you! Shut your trap!
Shut your trap.
Let me go!
Shut your trap.
Leave me be! Shut it!
Sí.
I ate with yous! Drank with
¿Qué
yous!
cojones?
Fought beside yous! And you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
¿Qué?
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Ten cuidado, no, cálmate, hablemos.
Whoa,
Yo soy
that's a
conciliador.
little raw. Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly is going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave as soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him.
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
No te pongas nervioso, vamos a ver.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
Yo siempre las conversaciones estas decía... Ven a hablar con mi espada.
Are you not done with it?
Joder,
My ears wither from the screams.
No.
Ah, Geralt. As you've
No,
returned,
como sé que siempre
might I
acababan así,
assume you've
empezaban
cleared the
por...
sewers? Or have you not been?
You killed my father!
Hostia. Perdón.
Not high.
You lie! Whoreson!
Lo de hablar sin mover la boca, guapa.
Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself.
Yo no declaro una
Anything
espada
else
que
I
no se
might
muera,
do for you? Take her away.
Tengo una espada clavada como si nada y él... Oh, la buena.
Ahora te verás por qué.
No, gracias, que mira al otro en plan, quítamela, anda, quítamela.
Now,
Que yo así no
where
puedo
were
dormir.
we?
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. It all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter Odin. Come to cast aspersions?
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, de puta madre.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, Odin. Who was to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
Se desvanece en el humo.
Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Entonces ahora, ¿de qué va a ir esto? ¿De cumplir los deseos a este pavo?
Could have told me the truth about the toad. Having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence.
Mientras no sea contra el mago Firi, me vale.
Witcher answered the call. I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Ethereal mutt was no human.
His kind does not deserve to live. No era humano. Sí, sí que era, tío, que lo vi.
What he said about the prince, that true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Ethereal don't.
Quizás, o puede que el delfín Ethereal comiera algo en mal estado.
You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel.
Mr. Mirror parece un malo de...
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Parece un malo de la manta,
then you'll not free yourself of him.
Lo matas, poder de espejos.
But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best. Your debt shall be absolved. While I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Joder, Geralt, en las que te metes.
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that.
La casa de Sirion Borsodi.
Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His
Tiene
house.
cara de Geralt de...
No surprise. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch. Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Vladimir.
Aye. Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less.
Bueno, esta tiene buena pinta. La de irse de juerga con el hermano del pavo.
And show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then we shall speak.
La tercera de ni me la dice el cabrón.
Any hints where I should go, how I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Once I'm done with those two, where will they find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there.
Hostia, la obra. Uf, qué coñazo de jefe. Cuidado con las uñitas.
The brother shouldn't be too
talismanes de
odd.
pereza.
But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house.
Pues...
The brother will be the tough bit.
Pues deberías pillarlos,
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract.
Muy
Yet
útil.
nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first two tasks.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring in that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Yo quiero una subasta, no sé.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay. Can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
Muy bien. Misioncitas. Ábrete, sésamo. A ver.
Move it.
No tener que gastar mucho dinero en las apuestas o en las subastas.
That's it, Roach.
La mierda de dinero que tengo. Me encanta que en el juego es la 1 de la tarde, pero parece que es la 1 de la madrugada, ¿sabes? Todo oscuro. Puta lluvia, tío. Porque está ahí el sol, ¿ves? Si no.
Come on.
Empanadísimo iba yo por el mapa. Madre mía. Vamos a rodar un poquito. Sería el camino frente y... está dando frío los juegos. Puedo ver la lluvia y...
Faster. Not so fast, Roach. Whoa!
A ver qué se lía aquí. Ay,
This the Brasotti Brothers auction house?
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
I'm afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX, also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Vaya puto amor, enano. El Geralt mirando solo en plan.
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Shut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Appreciate the help.
'Twas naught. Always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye, and I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Neuve and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap them in paper and lock them in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst is like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz insets. Sold.
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate. Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
Me encantaba la Herrera.
What about
Que
in
te hacías con los
Kaviri,
coches. Cada vez que te veía, Geralt, hello Geralt.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hand there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that
El capullo del rincón es
Came into
Hilbert,
our
nuevo
right
rico.
fortune
Ha hecho una
playing
fortuna
quiet.
jugando al Went. Mira esta foto.
Ah, there's Yarmir,
Las cartas.
art dealer.
Se
A
echa
purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other.
Con
So,
las doradas.
ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs. Oh, smell it, Geralt.
Yo creo que ya le podía sacar al Went el beneficio de las de Yu-Gi-Oh, tío. Por lo que me contaste ayer. Hola, señor, no. Yaromir.
Yarmir, might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Thought you might have a blether with us. About the paintings on the block today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend. True.
Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what.
Bueno, chavales.
Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
Venga, enfermería.
I shan't pretend it's
No
otherwise.
trabajé mucho.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
¿Cuál es nuestro cuadro sobre de Edward van der Nobe, el maestro de Maribor?
Creo que era en la fruta, porque no dibujaba paisajes.
Pues que está pensando en el bodegón. Le voy a dar al bodegón.
The still life?
Of course not. That's a Longendijk. The palette, the brushwork. Obvious from a mile away. Adieu!
Carga y reinicia, como tengo el poder del tiempo.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical arse
den
cunt.
por culo, dice.
I've grown accustomed.
¿Pero sirve para algo o...? No, ¿verdad?
Funny, Duke Clement declared bankruptcy. And that ring on it. Shite, is it fat?
I believe I'll bid on that Galway landscape. A landscape? You detest it. Ever true. But it's got a love affair.
Esto voy a guardar ahora. Sí, quiero sobre escribir. Con la condesa.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce...
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of...
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Veda Maniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps you could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Anda, mira, de la armadura viperina. Pues lo voy a comprar. Eso ya no te lo compro, señora.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Vamos a buscar el pendiente, ¿no, señor?
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing.
Ahora que me cuenta la condesa, tío.
Do you know Vesemir?
Por vez,
He was a
amigo,
tin
tío.
shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But
Muchos
before I
años tendría
answer,
ese mismo.
I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please.
Yo la dejo, señor. A este le caí. Me falta uno.
Huh. All so tall, you'd think the room was full of horses.
Hats off. Not now, Witcher.
Vivaldi, perusing the room for any and all to fleece.
Dentro de no me tocará enfrentarme al demonio rojo. A una hoga salí.
Ay, ay, ay. A ver el Gilbert este.
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce yous. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on,
¿Cómo
admit
que
it.
baraja de Went? ¿Qué hablas, tío? No querrá jugar al Went este tío, ¿no? Porque... Sí, me has calado,
Seen right through me.
Ha! I knowed it. You don't look like one who easily agrees to
Sí,
a draw.
You ought to know, Halbert. Geralt here's a positively
No le mientas, no soy un jugador
player.
extremadamente bueno.
Superb.
We got a minute
Que
before
no
the auction
jugamos,
starts,
que no,
so...
que no, tío, que no sé
nudge,
jugar,
nudge,
déjame.
wink, wink. Maybe around?
No sé jugar. Si juego y le gano, ¿pasa algo?
Sí, te llama tampoco, sí.
Ah, entonces le digo, quizás en otro momento.
Sorry. Another
It is what it is. I'm off for a nosh. By the by.
Ah, to span the caviar of the Kaviri sturgeon. They're casting pearls before swine. Come, Geralt, let's have a blether with another.
Bueno, esperar a que empiece la subasta.
Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise.
A ver, la subasta. Hay que comprar algo, por cojones.
de la casa.
Ah, coño, claro.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Basodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to beg?
Si pudieras prestarme unas 200... No me va a llegar la pasta para nada, tío.
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! Knew the bug would get you.
Yo es que aquí no sé... O sea, este juego no sé conseguir
Ladies and
dinero,
gentlemen,
tío.
welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection
No,
of
ya
the
lo
infamous
quitaron.
Count Romilly. Rumour has it the figure harbours a treasure inside. A rumour one may prove or
Una estatuilla de
disprove
latón.
solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
¿Qué cojones?
Going once?
Pero
Twice?
como, o sea...
Going thrice? The Honourable Yaramir enters a bid of 300. Any advance on 3? 300 going. Countess Mignol at 350 going once? Twice?
¿Qué coño? Y te dan algo.
Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine, sold to Countess Mignol.
¿Qué te pasa con el tío?
Proceeding now
Es
to
que no
lot
tengo
number
pasta.
2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist
Un
Van
cuadro.
Rohe. Ladies and
Paso.
gentlemen, 20 crowns.
Paso...
Good folk. Is no one tempted? Do I hear 10 crowns? Ah, at last, a buyer. 10 crowns. Lot number 2, Starry Night over the Ponta.
Me encantó sacar la
Lot
tercera
number 3,
pieza.
ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce
cago en la
as
puta
hen's
batería.
teeth. Spectacles.
Unas
A
gafas.
frame of gold. Mountain crystal lenses polished by the time. Dexterous hands of the
Coño.
gnome
Y rentan
masters.
estas.
Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200.
200
Went Maestro
koron.
Hilbert offers an advance. My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaramir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Brilliant! With the gentleman with the white hair now at
What? I didn't...
350 once?
Oye, que yo no...
350 twice?
Oye,
And
que yo
three,
no...
400 now with Countess Mignol.
Que era el
Any advance
cagadísimo,
on
en plan.
that?
Oye,
Going
que yo no he
once?
empujado, tío.
Twice? Thrice? And sold! The Professor's spectacles go to the Countess. Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us...
Vale. Chichas, ¿no? O lo que sea eso. Bueno, voy a acabar esta misión y ya me voy a
Oh,
ir.
Geralt, look! Horst Basudi! Come on, before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well,
Vamos antes de que algún
don't
chupapollas
expect
se
a
nos
warm
adelante.
welcome.
Vale. Tira la manzana.
Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend
Me
and
parece a
associate,
Dijkstra, pero un poco
Geralt
más
of Rivia,
guapo.
who...
Comes uninvited.
Forgot my manners. Forgive me. The teaching at Kaer Morhen, well, etiquette wasn't high on the list. Scandalous.
That's plain to see.
Got the distinct impression the two of you started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What?
Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
From Olgierd von Everek. Name mean anything to you?
It does.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hemelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It was a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Oh, tranquilo, eh.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye.
Ya me quieren
Just
pegar.
after we
Joder,
beat
qué
the
manía
singing
tienen con
shite
pegarle a
out of
guerra,
the
tío.
honorable
Uf.
gentleman.
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Pues venga.
Your mum smells of gooseberries! Virginia!
Te quiero morir pesado.
Booger's going
Come on,
down!
come closer.
No, pero ahora no me dejo. Vamos. Tumbados por tontos. Arg. Uf.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though. So you can sit tight a while.
Qué puto amor.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gore.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Bosodi's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist? Don't like that idea one bit.
A heist.
Got any others?
Uy, 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 qué guay.
Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some
Sí que tiene
yarrow.
pinta de larga la misión, eh.
He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
Sí, sí, va a ser lo mejor. Es verdad que tiene pinta que va para rato. Ahora tengo que organizar el golpe. Parece esto en GTA. Entrada de personaje añadida. Desconectar. Pues venga, guarda partidica, ya voy al mío. Me toca ahora la vampires. Pues un río aquí, hice la secundaria. Y ahora me toca la otra. Bueno. Pues hasta aquí The Witcher por ahora. Mañana seguiremos, amigo. O pasado, ya veremos.
Nah, cuando estamos.
Adiosito.